and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. My name, of course, is Obra Potato, and today, as promised, we are going to get down to business on our copper extraction center. I just in the interim between episodes, I'm recording these back to back with the last one. I set some quantum replicators down, basically just to make us a little bit of copper, so we could get some big electric poles out, which I think is kind of important. Kind of important for when your copper drills need power. Yeah, pretty important. Also, it's worth noting that that was a way to say I haven't actually integrated any way to get fuel into these trains. So all of the fuel sources within them very temporary and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter. We'll get coal and mine it up or something. So that's not really relevant at the moment. All right, so we're going to our copper extraction area. And we will go down this way, thank you very much. And we will come up this way. And we will go to there. And we will say go to station, run the train. Alright. Stop the train. And get out. Happy days. Alright, so. Is it F4? It's not F4, it's F5. F5 gives us the view of what we need. What is the size of each carriage. Hopefully we've got enough fast inserters for this. I honestly doubt we do, but who really cares? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was right, we didn't. More fast inserters. More splitters as well. We need way more splitters. Alright. Can they... I think that's the distance that they drag from. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. As we're making more of these, and as we're making more of these, and more of these, and more of these, let's turn that off and let's go back and place some big electric poles, because that's what we need. I'm gonna run these parallel to the railway. I see no reason not to. There's nothing of real significance that could happen, I don't think. Crashing, it's not really a thing. You can't really crash into big electricity pylons. And I'm just going to do this by hand because it's easier to feel what the maximum distance is. Because otherwise, if you don't do it manually, then you just lose the maximum distance between the poles. Unless you want to do it in a car or something, which is completely legitimate, or a train, I guess. But who cares? We're just doing it manually while the train waits there, and I can't really be bothered moving it either. So. All in all, I don't really have an excuse for not using the train, but whatever. I've started it now. That's a pretty horrific excuse, actually. All right, there we go. Do you reckon we can upgrade our pylons? I reckon we probably can. And we've already upgraded them once, but we could probably upgrade them a second time. Okay, beautiful. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. We've got a nice long string of pylons all the way out to the copper mining area Mark 1. Mark 1. Mark 1. I kind of like that. Mark 1 copper area. Or the copper extraction area Mark 1. Either way, we've got 20 mines, which is it's not gonna provide a fantastic amount of electricity, but it's gonna provide a decent amount. It's gonna be a start, It's gonna be an absolute start for sure. Alright. Let's get the splitters out. Now, before we go any further, I want to test to make sure that they can grab from this distance. I want to be absolutely certain because I don't want to mess things up. Right? So, that can go there. That goes there. Stick that in there. And let's give us some fast inserters. Can they grab from there? They can indeed grab from there, which is what I was entirely hoping would be the case. Makes my job much easier now that I know I've actually done it right, which is good, which is really good. All right, that there. Let's get that horrible F5 view back on, and we will just do the rest of the inserters like so. I don't really know why I decided on 5 carriages to be the length of the train, but that's going to be the standard length. We don't actually have to use the standard length of carriages. How the heck do I not have enough resources for some more splitters? I need some more iron. Oh, goodness sake. All right, let's just go with it right now. In fact, you know what? No, let's not go with it. In fact, yeah, you know what? Let's go with it. I can't make my mind up. We're gonna need some better electric poles, so we're gonna need yet more resources. Wow, look how perfectly that fits. That's fantastic. Oh, look how unperfectly that fits. It's really disappointing. Wow, I was ruined by the disappointment. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know why we decided on five cargo wagons, but that's the way it is, I guess. And nothing's gonna change it because it's been established now. What the heck? I completely forgot that I was not using the middle train, and indeed, I was punished. I was punished hard. All right, let's go up here, please. Thank you. I appreciate your compliance. Alright, let's run the train, go to station main. And stop the train. Alright, great. Okay, that was a little bit of a kerfuffle, but that's alright, doesn't really matter. I will take some more iron right now, and I will build some more splitters. We're going to need a lot more splitters, actually, so I'll just build as many as I can. We've probably got enough fast inserters. We've probably not got enough belt. I'll build more belt, that'll be fine. And I'll take the center train, and this has already got fuel in it. It's on the last remaining little bit of fuel. I'm sure we'll manage to scavenge throughout our inventory to find a little bit more fuel. If we can't, no big deal, I guess. We'll just have to put up with it. Let's go around our ugly little blob, which is more and more ugly every day. But hey ho, whatever. Alright, run the train, go to station. Alright. Great, and it just means that will go to the station perfectly, and I don't have to worry about it, which is lovely indeed. All right, let's get this down, let's get that down like that, and now we need to find a way to place down all of our copper mines, which is actually going to be the easiest part of the proceedings. Yeah, so we're just going to go for a maximum efficiency. Since we're specifically aiming for copper, we're only going to place down copper mines or in coppery areas. In all honesty, though, I wouldn't mind getting a bit of this tin ore on as well. That's not a huge problem. We're going to go for some fast transport belt here because I don't have much normal transport belt, and I think a tight situation like this probably justifies fast transport belt. Yeah, that's basically all of our drills. Basically it. And yeah, we may need a few more. And when I say a few, I mean a lot. And when I say a lot, I don't think I'm being entirely honest with myself about how many I think we'll need, which is a bit not great, indeed. But that's all right. It doesn't matter hugely. Alright, normal belt now, and this is a temporary track, but it will go down like this. However, it won't come up like this and interject the copper pile, because that's just rude. Just rude. Alright, how are we going to go about doing this? It's going to go like that, and then I guess we'll split that one off. It's horrifically inefficient, but... Or do we do something like that? No, I think we just go something like that. I mean, how do we split it into 5? Is there any other reasonable way? More evenly? Not particularly. I mean, we could go for a more complicated setup. For example, something like this. Maybe something like that. I mean, using 5 carriages was probably, in retrospect, a really bad idea. So that's going to split into quarters. If you split it into quarters again, that's 16ths right there. But that doesn't come close to dividing by 5. What's the denominator? What's the next denominator that splits into 5? Don't really know, to be honest. Alright, let's go that out there, that out there. I'm going on a wild goose chase right now. I don't really understand what's happening, but I think, you know what, we're going to roll with it. We're going to test this idea to see if it actually works. Alright, so that's half, that's a quarter. That's half of a half, so that's an eighth. Okay, that's an eighth. That's completely wrong. It wasn't a 16th, it was an eighth. And if we split this again, if we split the eighths into halves, then we get 16ths. 16ths into halves, we get 32s. Alright, so basically this is a whole lot of kerfuffle for pretty much nothing, because there's not many denominators of 2 that are also denominators of 5. No, 2 denominators of 4 that are also denominators of... No, there's not many multiples of 2 that are also divisible by 5. That's what I'm saying. Alright. I think that's what I'm saying. But anyway, alas, we're going to do something like this. I know it's pretty inefficient and whatnot, but you know what? It's fine. It's alright. It'll do for now. And at the end of the day, if we are so deeply unsatisfied with it that we just cannot live with ourselves anymore, then we will either kill ourselves or just knock a carriage off the end, or just not deliver to that carriage. I mean, it's not a... Oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing? It's not a difficult problem to solve. It's not a difficult... I thought I was going way too quickly. I did think that I might be missing one. Yeah, it's not a difficult problem to solve. All we need to do is just get rid of this and then just get rid of this thing. Simple. Should we ever want to do that? Alas, at this moment in time, I do not want to do that. I want to continue along the route that I have boldly chosen. Boldly and probably incorrectly chosen, but you know what? It's our route, and we'll forge it together. We'll make those mistakes together. That's right. All right, what do we need? We need copper. Oh my goodness, we don't have any copper at all. We're gonna have to use medium electric poles. We can't use medium electric poles. We can use medium electric poles. They're just gonna be much less efficient. Don't really care. We've done it now. We've made our mistakes. We've made our bed. Now we'll lie in it. Alright. Now we need to get power to these things over here. So let's get the big electric poles out. Stick that over there, I think. That will be nice. And we'll get some pylons set up. Pretty sweet. That's most of the land covered with just normal pylons. We of course need more copper if we wanted to do anything else with these ones. Could we? Oh, we could be really inefficient and do this on a temporary basis. Oh my goodness, I hate that already. You know what? No, get away from me. Get that sight away from me. It's ungodly. Right, well that gives us like half copper production. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, guys. Am I right? Am I right? That's pretty decent. Let's get ourselves a repair pack just to repair this thing. And again, why not? There we go. Perfect. So it's going to be a while before we have enough copper to actually do anything with this. Also, I should have done something else. I should have buffered. I totally should have buffered. At the moment, though, I do have enough fast inserters. I probably do have enough fast inserters to buffer. That's really annoying. That's really annoying because I definitely should have buffered. Because without buffering, we are nothing. We will have nothing eventually. Alright. You know what? This is probably the most annoying thing, and you probably want to skip forward in the video, but I'm going to completely redo this right now on camera so you can see my mistakes in all their glory. Alright. That there. All of this stuff needs to get moved back. We're going to need to have wooden chests, of which we have no more wood, which is terrible. If I put some items in here, will you take them out? You will indeed. Alright. I'll take this out, thank you very much. And we're going to need some more fast inserters, like so. Going to have a space, then those bad boys. Right, basically, that's what we're going to do, alright? You see what I'm going to do. Feel free to unsubscribe. Don't actually unsubscribe. But you know, you get the picture. I made a mistake. I'm correcting it right now. And everything is going to be great in like 2 minutes time anyway. So it's really irrelevant about what's in the past, you know? It's very irrelevant. However, what I have learned is that we are kind of underprepared for going out into the wilderness and just building an outpost. I feel that I haven't had any of the materials that I should have had in order to actually make the stuff that I need to make. And now, even now, I don't have enough splitters to accomplish what I need to do. I need 3 more splitters. So let's place the remainder of our wooden chests, even though I know we're not going to have enough. It's going to be close, but not enough. We need another 5. Let's place the remainder of our fast inserters like so, and like so. And then we'll go home and get some wood, and we will also get some copper wire, because we need the wire to make these daft little medium electric poles. I say little, I don't mean little electric poles, I mean medium sized, like a regular person sized electric poles. Alright, see, actually, in comparison to us, these electrical poles are not actually that big. I mean, you know, usually if it was a larger electric pole, you'd expect it to be like some real big size, but it's not. That's cool. Oh, it looks like we actually might have all of the required materials over here. Imagine how fantastic that would be. 8. We only needed 5 more. Beautiful. I'll take these. I'll also take these extra pieces of belt, just because I'm a cool guy like that. I'll take the copper as well. Don't mind me if I do. Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll also build some more better electric poles. And I'll take a new train. Woohoo! More unrenewable resources to sponge out, of which we just ran out. Can't use that as fuel. Can we use anything as fuel in our inventory right now? Fields? Nope. We have literally nothing on here that can burn. Uranium? I wish it could be used as fuel. Ashes? No. Fertilizer? Fertilizer you can use as fuel. It's probably just very explosive. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. Now we're gonna have to either, yeah, we're gonna have to walk over here and mine up some coal, like, because there's a coal patch right over here, and when I say right over here, I mean right over like here. Yeah, so that's annoying. That's really annoying. But hey ho. I guess, you know, you play with the hand you're dealt. All right, that can go there, and could we build one more of these things, please? That there. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, now everybody should be happy, am I right? Pretty much everybody's happy. We do not have the materials for splitters, so that was irrelevant. Alright, well I guess we're going fast splitters. I guess we're going complete fast splittering in this area, which is it's good, I suppose, actually. It's probably something we should have done in the first place. Right, that there, that there, that there, and that there. Great. 4 splitters. We will fast belt this this thing up, because why the heck not? And that quite comfortably goes there. This can go in there like that. This can go straight ahead into that one. This can go up here. Alright, great. So apart from the fact that none of the trains have any fuel, it's great. It's going great. It's going really good. Really good, absolutely fantastic. You know, there's nothing to complain about, and it's all fantastic. All right, there we go. Finally, we're gonna see some buffering, which is what we like to see. We do like a good bit of buffering. The annoying thing is the fact that, you know, half of the belt goes in here. Oh, why is there just normal belt? Did I not get fast belt? I should have got fast belt. Alright, great, that's all fast belt now. Yeah, I feel that the annoying thing is the fact that this is a quarter. These are putting out quarters, and then this is putting out an eighth, so only an eighth is going to these things, whereas a quarter, or 3/4 is going to here, and an eighth is going to these two. So the latter 2 carriages are both really, unfortunately, going to be underfilled. Alright, there we go. Everybody's happy now. Buffering shall commence. But at least it's working. I mean, an eighth is better than nothing, although yeah, it's a bit daft. It's a bit daft, and I'll give you it. We probably shouldn't be actually using it. We should probably just be using quarters. But my stubbornness is now meaning that we're using 5 carriages, which is fantastic. Yay stubbornness. No, not yay stubbornness at all. Annoying stubbornness. But I suppose these will continue to fill when everybody else has stopped filling, so that's kind of good. Even though, again, that's irrelevant considering that the journeys to and from the copper mining area, which is here, will be rather frequent, I would imagine. But doesn't really matter. So, in the future, after I've got a hold of my pride, envision me taking out this one, or just disconnecting this entirely and just forgetting about it, because it's really not that big a deal. But today is not that day. We've designed it now, and if we're keeping it, darn it, we're keeping it. So don't go tell me not to keep it, because we're keeping it for at least this episode until I can come to my senses. Which could be like an episode, and it could be like a series. You know what? You never know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, has been Open Potato. Hopefully you've enjoyed some Factorio. I've certainly enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll tune in next time. And yeah, until then, bye.